You may be interested to know before you watch this video that there is another Mr. Bean video available called The Exciting Escapades of Mr. Bean. It's a sort of blue sort of colour. You may be interested to know, before you watch this video, that there is another Mr. Bean video available called The Amazing Adventures of Mr. Bean. It's a sort of red colour.
The Amazing Adventures of Mr. Bean and The Exciting Escapades of Mr. Bean are out now on video. Tommy Cooper was the undisputed king of clowns.
Look, see that? This one does the same look.
As well as being a master magician. But whatever he did, he was always a true artist.
Some people express their feelings through a song. Other people express their feelings through poetry. But tonight, I will express my feelings by speaking to you through my trumpet. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if only... Will you make up your mind what you want to do with that light?
The best of Tommy Cooper is a hilarious collection of moments from one of the world's funniest comedians. The outrageous Freddie Starr is back with a host of crazy characters. Fun, laughter and music are the name of the game in this specially compiled comedy extravaganza. Gary Lineker, Des O'Connor and Shirley Bassey all get the special star treatment. The outrageous Freddie Starr, the very best from one of Britain's top entertainers. He's shocking. He's outrageous. He's downright disgusting. Ned Kelly, the nation's bluest comedian, is at last out on video, and he's got a few questions to ask.
What do you get when you cross a Millwall supporter with a Jehovah's Witness? What's the difference between a Skoda and a sheep? Who invented the 5-day week? What does Jeremy Beadle and Big Ben got in common?
There's only one way to find out the filthy answers, and that's by buying this truly offensive cassette. Ned Kelly, red, raw and blue. Sean Hughes, 1990 Perrier Comic of the Year, is live and seriously funny.
So, a couple of questions. Why? There you go. And, but also, like, what do ploughmen have for tea?
Sean leads you through his teenage life in Dublin, from rock concerts through first love to family, life and strife.
I remember bringing a girl home, like, Dad was in the sitting room watching the Addams Family, saying, "Now, why can't we be a normal family like that, eh?" Well, my mum was the best, because anytime I brought anyone home, my mother was no longer my mother. She was an air hostess.
Sean Hughes, live and seriously funny. Watch it, and you'll be smitten.
you. They stopped. Thank you. Well, I must say you've been a wonderful audience. And I'd like to finish now with a little song. I can always tell if an audience is going to be good or bad. Good night. What? Spoon, Jar Jar, spoon. Spoon, Jar Jar. What about that smoking, Joey? Spoon, Jar Jar, spoon, spoon, Jar Jar. Spoon, Jar, spoon, Jar Jar, spoon, spoon. Stop! Well, pull it. Oh, dear. Rose, I've risen. I didn't like it anymore. Look, see that glove? Second hand. Oh, thank you very much. I backed a horse today, 20 to 1. Give me 20 past 4. He was so late coming in, he had a tiptoe back to the stable. And the jockey kept hitting like that with a whip. Not like that, like that. Like that. And the horse said, what are you doing that for? There's nobody behind us. I bought a greyhound about a month ago. A friend of mine said, what are you going to do with it? I was going to race it. He said, well, look at it, I think you beat it. I was in Margate last summer for the summer season. A friend of mine said, you want to go to Margate? It's good for rheumatism. So I did, and I got it. And I tried to get to the hotel, it was packed, so I went to this big boarding house. And I knocked at the door, the landlady put her head up the window. She said, what do you want? I said, I want to stay here. She said, well, stay there, shut the window. And while I was there, I bought one of these skin diving outfits. Let me see, like a frogman suit. Bought the whole thing, you know, goggles, big flippers, tank on the back. And I had a photograph taken like that and like that. Well, you never know, do you? You never know. And I went to the bay and I jumped in because you're not supposed to dive, it's dangerous. And I jumped in like that. And I think I turned a little bit all the way down. And I went down to about 155 feet. It was lovely, very quiet. And I'm going along like that. I've got the instructions here. And I get rid of them and I start to do that like that. And the feet are going like that. Not in the front, in the back. And I'm good. And I don't care now, you know what I mean? I'm all over the place. And the goggles getting all misty and everything. And I'm humming to myself. Not loud, just... And all of a sudden, I saw a man walking towards me. In a sports jacket, grey flannel. I thought that's unusual for a Thursday. So I went towards him, I moved like lightning. And I got right up to him, I took this pad out, and I wrote, what are you doing down here? walking about in a sports jacket, grey flannels. And he took this pad from me and he wrote on there, "I'm drowning." I was cleaning up the attic last week with the wife. Filthy, dirty, covered in cobwebs. But she's good for the kids. And I found this old violin. This old violin. And this painting, all painting. So I took him to an expert, and he said to me, "What you got there?" He said, "You've got a Stradivarius and a Rembrandt." Unfortunately, Stradivarius was a terrible painter. And Rembrandt made rotten violins.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Fez, in which this week we probe Tommy's mind on the subject of animals. Does he like animals? Does he support the movement for the preservation of endangered species? Does he believe in performing animals? Does he believe in pets, both ordinary and bizarre? Does he believe that...
Excuse me. If you ask me the questions, I'll give you the answers. There's no good answer to the camera. The camera doesn't know, does it?
Look, I'm sorry, Tommy, but I'm trying to set up the interview.
Yeah, but the camera doesn't know the answer. You don't know the answer, do you?
No.
So why talk to the camera? That's fair, isn't it?
No, yes, you're quite right. I'll ask
I
you
mean, how
the
can
first...
the camera tell you what the answers are? You can't tell you at all.
No. I'll ask you the first viewer's question here, which says, do you like animals?
Do I like animals? Yeah, well, why animals?
Well, you see, the thing is, I had this rather... It's a rather funny story that I wanted to tell.
He's laughing and he knows the story, I can understand.
It's a very good story, I must tell you. You'll like this story. This story is about an old man, you see. Yeah. And he said to his wife, he said, "Did you know that there's a snail on the porch?" And she said, "Did you kill it?" And he said, "No, it got away."
Well, you don't have to finish it now.
Well, actually...
No, finish it later,
Actually, that is the finish.
Did you kill it? No, it got away. That was not bad, is it?
Yes,
Did you kill it? No, it got away. That's funny. That is funny.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh, that is.
Yes.
Did you kill it? No, it got away.
I thought you'd like that. What we'd really like to know, Tommy, is do you like animals? What do you think, for example, about dogs?
Dogs?
Yes.
No, I think the snail's funnier. Oh. That is funny, isn't it? The more I think of it, I do really... Did you kill it? No, it got away. Oh, no, the dog's no. Forget the dog.
No, you don't...
Just cut the old man out. Cut him out.
Oh.
But keep the snail in.
Yes, keep the snail. You see, you don't really understand what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is, what is your attitude towards pets? I mean, notably cats and dogs.
There was this lady, you see, this lady, his wife had a cat.
Yes.
See, and she cooked a nice big meat pie.
Yes.
And gave it to her husband to take to the office.
Yes.
And you're thinking about the snail again, aren't you? Oh, it got away. I know you can't help it. I'm like that. I just got on my mind. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, yes. So, this wife...
The cat.
Yes, this wife made this meat pie, see? Gave it to her husband to take to the office. And there was a little piece left over.
Oh, I know this one. This is a funny one.
Yeah,
this is a good story.
No.
Oh.
Who's telling the story? I didn't interrupt you, did I?
No, that's quite right.
I mean, the snail.
Yes, it's quite true.
That's funny. I must admit, it is funny.
It's quite true.
I mean, the one I'm telling now is semi-jolly. It's all right.
Yeah.
So, she gave this cat some of this pie, you see, and he went out.
Yes.
And he came back half an hour later. You know what I mean? He didn't have to. He just thought, I'll come back. So he came back and he walked in like that. Or maybe like that. No, it was like that. And all his hair was standing up like that, and his eyes were staring like that. And he turned right over on his back, and his legs up in the air, and his tail stiff as a poker.
That's right. And she thought the pie must be poisonous. And so she thought her husband's eaten the pie, so I must ring the office. So she rang the office, didn't she? And they put it out on the tannoy. But it was too late because he'd already eaten the pie. So they had to take him off to the hospital. And he had the oxygen tents, and he had the stomach pumps, and he had the injections. And all the time his wife's sitting at home and she's getting worried. She's in a panic. Her bottle's gone. She thinks to herself, what's happened to the old man? And then suddenly the milkman arrives, doesn't he? And the milkman says, how's the cat? And the wife says, how did you know about the cat?
And the milkman said, half an hour ago, I knocked him down with a milk cart. And I'd like to show you now a photograph of that wonderful escapologist Houdini. He's got away again. Thank you. Thank you very much. My foot. Sorry. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to do something now that's a little bit dramatic. In which I do a one-man play with two parts in it. And I shall do both simultaneously or possibly at the same time. Now, I want you to imagine the scene. It's a prisoner of war camp outside a village called Berlin. And the time is 1940, or 20 to 8. And the leader of the escape committee is Brigadier Fontague Smythe. And he's been sent for by that brutal comp commandant, Fritz von Steinhardt. So, Brigadier, you're wondering why I sent for you? No? Well, last night, 370 prisoners escaped from the camp. How does you account for this? You left the front gate open. Lies, oh lies. They smuggle themselves out in the laundry baskets. How do you find that out? You'll never see them again, I'll tell you that. I know that laundry. Here is the list. 2 vets, 4 shirts, and 370 prisoners. And when they are caught, they will be shot. Oh, no, they won't. Yes, they will. Oh, no, they won't. Yes, they will. And when they are caught, everyone will be shot one by one. Because... Why are you imitating me? We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know where. But I know we'll meet again someday. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, until the blue sky, bright gray sky, far away. Yes? I shall never forget the first time we met. She was sitting on top Waterloo Bridge, dangling her feet in the water. She cocked one eye at me, and I cocked one eye at her. And there we stood together, cock up. And she had most unusual lips, both on top. And long, blonde, wavy hair all down her back. None on her head. And she had a very cute little button nose. Very cute. I used to like the way it turned up. Then down. Then sideways. But I loved her. And we had some wonderful, happy times together. We used to go on the beach. She gave me a wave. I still got it home in a bucket. We used to go on the sands, play little games together. She used to bury me into the sand. And I buried her in the sand. And one of these days, I'm gonna go back and dig her out. And then she said she was hungry. So I bought her a stick of rock. And she bit it. And she went, oh. Wasn't quite so loud as that. It was more, oh. And then she started to cry a bit. Oh. I said, what's the matter, love? She said, I've broken a tooth. I said, don't worry, you've got one left. And when she stood up, she had bow legs. She could walk like that. I said to her, why don't you learn to play the cello? So I said to myself, I'd take her and get some lovely teeth for her. So I got the best set of false teeth that money can buy. And they look beautiful. Beautiful. And then, after all that, the money I spent on her, Don't think I'll carry on. I'll try. All the money I spent on her, she left me. Left me. It's funny. It's not you, is it? And a year later, I met her again. And she came towards me. And she just stood there and laughed at me. Laughed at me with my own teeth. But I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Pretty famous trick, and the bottle of glass trick. Oop, sorry, too many bottles. Too many bottles. These guys in the bottle without six plates of glass. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, look at that. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. They've now changed places. The most difficult part is to make him go back again. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Hey, what about that? Hey, no. Oh, look at that. What's the matter? Can't fall down. Got my finger there? The very famous Indian rope trick. You may have seen this trick because I tell you what happens. I throw this into the air, and it stands up on its own, and a boy climbs up it. I will now make that jump from there down to there. From there down to there. So hula hula hula. And then from there up to there. Oh, there's up to there. Famous Indian rope trick. Now we'll have some meat. Jack Sprat. Or Jack Sprat. Could eat no feet. His wife could eat no lean. So between the both, you see, they died of starvation. So I met this man at the airport. And he said to me, would you like to share a taxi with me? I said, yes. He said, well, you take the wheels, I'll take the engine. Oh, dear. I'm so fed up with this. What's next? Oh. Wee Willie Winkle runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs, in his nightgown. And you think I'm nuts? The vanishing bouquet of flowers. It's not my fault, love. He was all right for a long time.
was life like at Chiswick Grammar, Tom?
Well, it was the happiest time of my life.
Ah. Any particular reason?
Yeah, it was a girls' school.
I should have known that.
Of course.
Now, did you have any particular ambition at school? I mean, was there anything you wanted to grow up into?
Yes, I wanted to be an actor.
An actor?
Yes, I mean, because my father was a great philosopher.
Oh, yes.
And he said to me, it doesn't matter if you let love slip through your fingers or even money slip through your fingers. But when your fingers slip through your fingers, you're in trouble. It's semi-jolly, that, isn't it?
You know, I think you're trying to tell me, Tom, that you don't believe in education.
Well, I wouldn't say, well, not really. I mean, I knew a teacher once that was given this religious instruction.
Oh, yes.
See? And this teacher said to this boy, who knocked down the walls of Jericho? And he said, I didn't do it. And he said, if I knew who did it, I wouldn't tell you. That's what he said. He said, I wouldn't cross on anybody. So this teacher was having lunch, you know, and he said to this other teacher, he said, what a funny school this is. He said, my first day here. He said, I asked this boy who knocked down the walls of Jericho, and he said he didn't do it. And he said, if he knew who did it, he wouldn't tell me because he wouldn't cross on anybody. So this teacher said, wasn't he a little fair-haired boy with freckles? He said, yes. He said, well, if he said he didn't do it, he didn't do it. I tell you. So this teacher, the same teacher, he went along to the educational board to see the chief officer there. And he said to him, he said, you know, it's a funny school, he said, I'm at. He said, I said to this boy, who knocked on the walls of Jericho? And he said, laughing. I know what's coming next. And he said, who knocked on the walls of Jericho? He said it twice. And he said, I didn't do it. And he said, if I knew who did, I wouldn't cross on anybody. See? Mm-hmm. So I was speaking to this other teacher. This other teacher said, well, I told this other teacher. Mm-hmm. I said, I don't know what I'm talking about now. I said to this teacher, this other teacher, mm-hmm. Who, I was talking to this boy. I said, who knocked on the walls of Jericho? See, and he said he didn't do it. He said, and if he did, he didn't know, he wouldn't tell anybody. Because he wouldn't cross with anybody. See? And this teacher said, what's in fair fella? With freckles? And he said, yes. He said, well, if he didn't do it. He said, I believe he didn't do it. So this educational officer said, I think it's disgusting. He said, well, don't worry about it. He said, I'll send a bricklayer on tomorrow morning. I'd like you now to show how versatile I am. I'd like to give you my impression of Romeo and Juliet, which I don't think Dove has ever seen before. Romeo and Juliet, and I shall play both parts. Frighten me a bit. Oh, Juliet! I hear there was someone in your chambers last night. Yes, there was. Who was it? said, who was it? It was me, I fell out of bed. I'm gonna get that in there. My little boy loves this, and I love kids. Went to school with them. My boy came towards me the other day with his arms, and he walked slowly towards me, but dead. Oh, it's wonderful. He's 15. He'll be 16 soon, I'll let him. Oh, dear. Oh, that's so sad, man. Då sa jag vad igen. I joined a golf club last week. Keeps coming apart. Då så har man det här bara. Då så har man då va. Då så jag. I don't know what it means. I saw it to the sardines once. The very Thames fancy what? His way back on the wrist. Thank you. Well, I've got 2 watches. I've got millions of them. Which one do you like, sir?
Oh, I think yes, I'll have that one.
Servitor. What, that one?
Yes.
Not Fred.
Fred?
It's been his for years since we opened, kind of Fred. He's my little fishy friend.
Don't be ridiculous, man. He's here to be eaten.
Shh, you heard that? I know all his moods. Look at him swimming about there. Poor little soul.
I thought he was a trout.
Oh, it's jokes now, is it? I'm feeling brute. Look at him there. Fred! Come on, Fred. Choochie, 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 choochie. Choochie, choochie. You're not having it.
I want the manager.
Oh, that's different. You can have him. How do you want him? Fried or boiled?
If you don't get me that trout, I shall personally see to it that you are fired.
Oh, well, if it's him or me, it's different. You should have told me that in the first place. I didn't know that. Fred! Come on, Fred. Look what I got for you, Fred. Come for walkies, Fred. Shepherd's pie.
And fish him out with your hands.
Oh, I see. You should quite like it. Oh, that's cold. Excuse me. Oh, that's better. Come on, come for a walkie, Fred. Walkies, Fred. How about egg on toast?
Trout.
Trout. Trout. I'm tickling him. He's tickling me back. Where is he? He's done this. Yeah, well, I'll have that.
The wrong one.
The wrong one? Oh.
Well, do try. He's over there.
Is that right?
Yes, that's the
Who's that indicator?
Yes, that's the fella. Well, now, we'll have him off the bone with salted potatoes and peas.
Right.
Oh, and tartar sauce.
He doesn't like tartar sauce. Hey, Vicar. Will you say a few words over him?
What now? I'm eating my own fish.
You got Arthur there? He's got little Arthur!
Oh, I'd no idea.
And you're the man of the cloth. You're not having him, I tell you. I'll take him to the chef.
I think I'd rather have the steak.
Oh, there's a thought. Yes, do you know, I think we'll both have the steak instead.
Steak? And not trout?
No.
Oh, dear. All right, steak. Steak. Here they come. Which one do you want?
Ladies and gentlemen, our surprise guest, Frankie Vaughan.
To me. Give me a shady nook by a babbling brook where no one else can see.
give me a bench for two where we can be the king. And she's gonna be, if there's anyone and they'd like to try me out, give me the moon, give me the girl, and leave the rest to me.